With no escape, I'm stuck in this bind. Nothing but my thoughts to accompany me. All my worst memories flood my mind. The emptiness is filled with darkness. I try to carry on as if it's all a dream. But dreams are the things that pull me back. It's harder to get up than it may seem, because as soon as I do, it all turns black.
I know you love throwing challenges. You like looking at me suffer. You enjoy looking at me try. But I've learned a lot from the challenges that you gave me. And I feel grateful. The hard days are now good memories. The lessons I've learned are now unforgettable experiences. Now I'm looking forward what you will give me next. Now I'm looking forward for our future.
A long time ago, my eyes reached out to the end of a path, and I still saw an opening. I was curious, so I went to the end, and it started closing. My eyes saw an opportunity, so I tried to take it. As I tried to take it, my mind said, whatever you change, just escape it. When my eyes see something challenging, they claim that I won't make it, that I won't succeed, that I won't manage. I tend to take advantage when I'm not forced to do something hard, because I'm always scared to fail and now be scarred.
This all seems more serious now. It's hard to explain. When feeling this pain, laughter is hard to sustain, but at the same time also contain. Now there is the fear of judgment. My joy tends to dissipate, and my hands start to precipitate. My pupil dilate. The fear seems immediate. The fear and pain I want to forget, just for a little bit, like a holiday where I don't have to pay. I don't know how to feel. I mean, who does? All emotions are a ball of fuzz. Though some are loud, those aren't like a cloud. They jump to the surface, then you have to face them, with a flower or an iron mace. Face them head on, I mean, come on. That's where they're coming from. There's no time to run. If you don't attack, they'll fight back. And later on, they have that knack. Verses and verses, this feels like curses. My hand is moving, but I'm just watching. What am I writing? What am I thinking? Let's find out.
In the world of darkness, I saw the light. I walked through rooms to see that sight. As I kept walking, I realized that the dot was not alive. I searched through dark to find the bread, until I thought it was in my mind. But I wasn't convinced on that note. So I kept looking till I lost hope. At the end, I gave up and left the road. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should. But I think it's too late to question the good.
In strings of metal, a melody unfolds. Guitars whisper tales. Fingers dance upon the fret so fine. A chain of chords, a simple design. The wooden body cradles notes in every different pace. A happiness it draws across my face. 6 strings are harmony made. A language of music, a collection of songs. From loosely to lively strums. Guitars paint emotions. An instrument for dreams where fingers roam. Guitars read melodies, touching every heart. Through every sound their echo lives on.
The dark scares me. The feeling of not knowing, what's slinking, waiting for its chance. Waiting for its chance to pop out and eat my soul. I lay in bed, enveloped by darkness, as still as a statue, because it was watching. It could be the silhouette outside my window, or the monster under my bed, or even the shadow right next to me. I don't move, even a millimeter, for hours on end, hoping it will just leave me alone and move on to disrupt the peaceful slumber of my sister. But I was its chosen victim. The dark scares me, especially what's waiting for me in it. Like the figure wanting to jump at me from the dark corner, or the creepy shadow in the mirror trying to reel me in, or the hungry presence beside me waiting to crunch on my toes. The dark scares me, especially what's waiting for me in it.
I stare at the blank page, hoping for a thought to come. I was thinking, should I put a memory, a story, or something fun? I was worried about the judgment on everyone's faces. It keeps me up all night. But as I kept writing this, I knew this was just right. One such morning, I woke up yawning. Waking up to my alarm, I felt a weird sensation in my arm. While hearing my alarm beep, I fell back into sleep. I slept for at least an hour, then I woke up to take a shower. Looking at me beam, I woke up to find it was a dream. What I realized from this learning is that it was one such morning.
How would it feel, I wonder, to dive among the stars or orbit around Mars, and Unfortunately, a fish can only wish to be an astronaut. What if I have siblings up in space? Would they glow and float or stare like I am a ghost? The sights up there are spectacular for sure. Sometimes I wonder, do they have a telescope? Would they eat a star every day to keep up their health? Imagine having such wealth. Do Saturn's rings feel like felt? For decorating your stingers, they surely would be a great help. Would they deck themselves in finery and prepare to have a ball? Disco lights would not need to be bought, for colors up there are nowhere close to naught. To look at the shiny blurs reflecting the water is simply not enough. The only thing a fish can do is wish to be an astronaut. To soar and swim and dive and fly among the jewels floating in the night. To taste and feel and see the sights. Would a star be cold and sweet like delicious jelly, or would the happiness you feel be temporary? Would you take a vacation to Pluto since it's so out of the way? If there was a bay where I may stay, could I live in outer space? Without a brain to contain and organize such thoughts, they bounce around. I wish I had something to ground me, but instead I can only swim in the sea. To fly is simply not possible for me, but a fish can only wish to be an astronaut.
Here I am, sitting comfortably, thinking endlessly, yet nothing comes. My mind was empty at that time, but out of nowhere, the ideas started pouring in. I wondered where they came from, but before I could use any of them, they washed away, leaving no trace.
Football is just a game, that's what people say. I totally disagree with the point he just made. It's life, there's no stopping in the bend. Play it through, my friend, till the very end. Sacrifice a lot, face the challenges you have got. Up at 4 a.m., the dreams you're looking for. It's cold outside, but still in with deep thought. Chasing dreams you couldn't have caught. The magic you're looking for is the work you're avoiding a lot. Now stop saying people, go seek the magic you have got.
Raindrops fall from the sky. Drop, drop, drop. The sound of the rain wakes me up. I look up to see the sky. Dark, cold, gloomy sky filled with clouds. Maybe the clouds were feeling unhappy. Maybe the clouds had to let it out. The gray sky makes me feel lonely and nostalgic, thinking of my childhood, my old friends, and my favorite rain boots.
It's funny to think how I hate being alone, yet I love it at the same time. I get no one to talk to but space. I get no one to express my feelings to. But I love it. I love dancing alone for myself. I love expressing the feelings and thoughts that I have not told anyone to myself. It's strange, but it makes so much sense. I wonder, how many more strange things are there in this world?
Once you lose everything, you can start anew. The furniture is cleared, but the house remains the same. The picture is removed, but you still have the frame. Some of us remain lost, found, only never. Stay in the lost and found box forever. Find yourself or wait for yourself to be found. Go on an adventure, for it is yourself you have to learn. Do what you like, remember who to find. Don't listen to your mind. It could happen never, or just take forever. But you have the time, what else is there to do? It might seem insane, but it's just the game. You could be found when you least expect, like on the battleground, that's quite a prospect. So be prepared, or don't, I don't really care.
I don't know what to do. It's so boring. Standing in front of y'all, it's kind of scary. I have to recite a poem. Is it really necessary? I don't want to do this. Let me go home to my cozy bed already.
Zooming fast, slick and shiny, my supercar sounds so mighty. Speeding on solid ground, roaring engine, that's so loud. Colors flashing like a star, my dreamy supercar. Electric cars are lame, if you think it's cool, you are insane. Turbo boost and wings so wide, in my car I'll take a ride. Zooming fast like a shooting star, my awesome cool supercar.
Nature is God's gift, but humans just forget about it in a swift. The way we are destroying nature for crores, in some time we would have nothing to adore. I'm very scared about the planet's future. Soon there will be nothing to nurture. Animals going extinct day by day. Can we get them back in any way? So let's take a stand with Mother Nature, as I care a lot about my future, and make big companies pay for their actions to take back the natural attractions.
In the moonlit night, shadows play. A dance of dreams, they gently sway.
The stars in the sky will never stop flying, and I can say this, neither will I. The dark has always scared me, but it was all in my brain. Some people might think I'm insane, but I never thought the same. Because if you see stars in the dark, it means that you still have that spark.
Sprinting by life, feeling some fear. I'm holding a knife, these feelings aren't clear. I want to slow down, yet my brakes are broken. I want to take control, but I don't have the notion. I'm having some moments where time seems to hold it, but they're only for a second, then the clock keeps ticking. Faster and faster, time is running away. I have a will, but I don't have a way. I want to break the clock, but that won't ever help. Tickety-tock, my mind keeps racing. Will it race forever, or only a marathon? I may never know if this keeps going on. Talkity-tick, this feels like a kick. Like living in the city, your average 9 to 5. But that's not how I live, so I should start to jive, they say. I shouldn't be stressed, but I'm completely messed. Nothing more, nothing less. Clickety-clack, you say you've got my back. Then why am I falling? This is appalling. I should be fine, I heard through the grapevine. Then why does the clock keep screaming? I've got to rush, or my brain will be mush. I need to rest. I do not joke, I do not jest. It feels like a choke, I cannot breathe. It's my body telling me I need to leave. And I think I am, it's just taking a while. To pack all my nicks and my knacks, my hurt and my fear. All this change that is not dear. The insecurity, the scars, almost behind bars. This seems too dark for me, but I don't know what I'd like to see. I have this mark on me, like a bite, not a sharp, but not something nice.
At the heart of City of Dawn, there is a sacred space. A space for learning that never ends. No confined walls, no authority, no judgments. All fears dissolve. Lifelong connections are formed, the teacher and the students, as they evolve and grow as the years flow. Here, Auroville spirit weaves. Every blade of grass, every grain of sand, in every corner, in every class. Passionate teachers with knowledge to share, inspiring each other with love and care. Life skills are taught here, love of learning sparks here. Each one is a star, each one is unique, exploring the world outside and inside with equal integrity. So here's to Deepanam, a big cheer, where love rules and there's freedom to be. Thank you.